is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Now, let the War Games begin!
The EST of WWE.
Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
She is approaching this War Games cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
Representing the industry from Orlando, Florida, the WWE Women's Champion, Naomi!
We know this superstar is always ready for anything, but no one is ever truly ready for War Games.
Oh, she knew what she was getting into here. What it meant to lead her team into this cage.
But did she know they'd be outnumbered for most of the match? Her team is at a real handicap here and can expect to endure a ton of punishment.
I think she has the mental and physical strength to overcome that challenge to guide her team to victory. Title is not on the line, but she knows a loss tonight will mean a future defense. She will be on her A game tonight.
And the War Game, 2 competitors going head-to-head in the structure.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And she's all the way atop the steel structure, assessing the battlefield. She's standing over the WWE Universe. What's next?
This is crazy.
Absolutely insane.
A complete miss from the top of the cage. That did not go as planned.
And someone needs to check on this competitor right now. I don't think this match can continue. Oh, rapid.
Uh-oh. Belair with the wherewithal to avoid that. Nicely done.
Oh, strong impact. Drops the leg. Something I like about War Games is the emphasis it puts on teamwork. If you don't come in with a cohesive plan and trust your teammates completely, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
You're actually not wrong. That's why War Games often favors more established squads who know one another inside and out.
Up handle him. Uh-oh. What a counter!
toss into the cartwheel and a knee strike. What a combination.
Naomi spreading the glow across the whole building. And Belair gets beat to the punch. They're going to use the cage as a weapon.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Ooh! A step up enziguri.
I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing to the sky.
Oh, bad landing.
That's not what she had planned.
And here we go. Single leg crab.
Uh-oh, looking to lock it in. Submission's locked in, and not even a tap out here could save you.
Yeah, match isn't official yet, so it's all about inflicting pain right now. She had the counter planned. And back elbow creates separation.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. What a spin kick.
Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle. Oof. Got out of the way.
Hoisted up high here.
Oh, right across the throat.
Lifted up. What's next?
And driven down in a powerbomb.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Bianca unable to find breathing room. She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse. Nice cross body. Oh, man.
Oh, shoulder to the gut.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
Quick thinking from Naomi.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill. Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers.
Look out this athleticism.
She's not going straight in. She wants something from under the ring.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing what? Check out this athleticism.
Cuts the attack off.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Naomi, feel the glow.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
She's screaming in pain, surrounded by steel with nowhere to go.
Stopping that submission attempt.
Sent to the corner. Into the bullseye.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
Forearm to the face. Nothing fancy about that.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought?
God, unleashing some pure destructive force.
And adding in the table for extra impact. She wanted to make it hurt.
Naomi, look at the afterglow combination. Oof. Belair predicted that.
The EST hoists up her opponent.
Belair into a kiss of death.
Naomi felt that one big time. What we are seeing from these superstars is almost unreal.
And defying all sense of reason, they continue to fight tooth and nail.
Double suplex.
German suplex.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Dropped her like she was nothing.
And Naomi forced into a defensive position.
The glow looking somewhat less pronounced than usual after that.
She gets bounced into the corner. And she got sent hard into the opposite ring.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is. Superplex. Good golly, what a knee.
Legs caught. Body shot.
Flying forearm smash.
Hold on a second. They're not ready.
Why was she scared of that?
Big time height on that kick.
Check out this athleticism.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
A relentless
Check out this athleticism.
split leg moonsault.
Naomi directly on target.
Oh, geez, that could take you out.
The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little.
She counters it.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Textbook side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, just raining down punches.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
Getting out of harm's way.
Takedown. One step ahead of Bianca there.
They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
Julia gets her out of Bianca outthought her there.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist block.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting.
Bam! Answer with a headbutt.
She just got flung all the way to the other ring. Oh, ouch.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
B-Fab looks to capitalize after the reversal. An elbow will break down. Oh, sister Abigail from Bliss.
Fab wasn't ready. It could be over.
Oh, what a leg drop.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next.
Boom. Big flying forearm.
Check out this athleticism.
Split leg moonsault.
Naomi making a statement.
Naomi's heading up top. Now scaling the War Game structure.
This is not going to end well.
Is she really going to do this? Is she serious?
No idea.
No. What height? What
Another big move.
Feeling like it.
Check out this athleticism.
Split leg moonsault.
Exclamation delivered by Naomi.
Check out this athleticism.
Split leg moonsault.
Bad spot for Belair. Oh, jarring back elbow. Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan. Launching.
Able to save herself there.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Then we see Fab.
Drop kick.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Quick back elbow. Detours that offense.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. And that's okay.
Naomi firing up the crowd here. Bliss avoids the attack.
The count has started and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted. Wow!
Gets out of the way of that. Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage. Ooh, stinging kick.
Step up Enziguri.
Ooh. She turns that attack away.
And the knee.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed. B-Fab with a step ahead. Hot kick. Bliss could be on the verge of seeing stars.
Measuring it up one more time. Neckbreaker.
B-Fab turned a
Unescapable spot for Belair.
Not looking good for Bianca.
Climbing up. She got something big planned here.
looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea. Up high.
Look at the power.
KOD.
Did Belair just close this out?
She had that scouted.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
And then back to Charlotte.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
Reigns down an elbow retaliation.
She gets around the attack.
Swanton.
Oh, man.
Going for the ride.
The follow-away slam.
The Queen setting up. Knee drop hits the mark. Oh, boy. I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Middle rope. To the top rope.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
Ching. Down by Benziger. Gets caught with a punch. And there's Alexa dealing out even more damage.
You have to be impressed with Alexa, given what she's been through thus far. Connects dead on.
Just got her bell rung. She can take it. Alexa Bliss.
DDT. Naomi felt that one big time.
Double chicken wing up and
With the body slam.
Fab trying to shake the cobwebs, but it might be too late.
Then we see Alexa Bliss. Face buster. Stretch. Down they go. What a move.
Turns that away.
One step ahead of Bianca there. Quick thinking from Naomi.
Picture perfect leg snap from Charlotte. The EST powering up her opponent. KO'd. Belair displaying power.
From the middle rope. What a splash.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection. Nothing more Naomi can do.
Broke up with a fist to the face. Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Neck breaker. Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up. Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon.
Looking for something under the apron before entering. Ooh, and fights back.
Leveling the playing field, but she knew that wouldn't. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Followed by natural selection.
Bow to the crown, it's over.
Press slam.
Going straight for the body, doing a little more soft.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection.
Fab wasn't ready. It could be over.
Scoreboard pinning combination. Oh, maybe not. Power.
And she quickly turned that around.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Glass slowly rising to what may be her demise.
Oh, square shot in the back elbow ends that.
brings a rush of blood to the head. Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Sunset flip applied.
Not done there.
Submission! Locked in! Is it over? Is it? And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. A little back trample there. I respect those moves.
All tangled up inside. Face buster!
No doubt, legend ended this.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Well, Nelson cinched in into a sit-out slam. Alexa's chances are dwindling.
Naomi had it turned around. Boom!
Her head targeted once again. Just truly got rocked.
Not sure if she knows where she is right now.
Pump kick on target.
She's queuing it up again.
Down across the neck.
B-Fab turned her lights off.
Trying to go for it again. And meanwhile, Fab.
Alexa's chances are dwindling.
Oh, she calls it the rear view. Queen changes the direction of that one.
Deconstructing the knee there. Stop right on a knee.
Drives a foot into the stomach. This is just establishing dominance, followed by a stomp. She dodges out of the way. A rough landing for her as she is stuck between the two rings.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
Incredible reversal into a DDT.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. Spike DDT. And Charlotte's durability getting challenged again.
Charlotte's work is being broken down by the second. She's in some real trouble. Whenever furniture gets involved, it's bad.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking out of the ring for a weapon now.
Uh-oh. Jawbreaker. Calm it down.
And now officially in the frame. It pays to be coming in and have more friends.
Dangerous intentions in mind. Standing at the top of the cage.
Don't do it!
It's back to Naomi.
From the top of the cage, right back into the carnage of the ring.
And right on the mark, too.
Lift off.
They're delivering the chop.
Actual selection by Charlotte.
Fab wasn't ready. It could be over.
Man, looks like her opponent's not ready to chiropractor. Using the knee.
And her head has bared the brunt of most of these attacks.
And they're starting to show their effects. Just Gracia.
What a way to get out of that one.
B-Fab with a step ahead.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure. She turns it around with the reversal.
Able to slip out of that one.
Got them off their feet here. She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver?
This could change the whole match.
Climbing the cage?
Honestly, not a great move. Charlotte Flair with a trademark top end.
anticipated what was coming.
And we see Stratton.
Stratton savors up.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
This is unique.
Back face buster.
Not looking good for Bianca. Delivers the leg drop. Naomi is ready. She knows exactly what's next.
Uh-oh, feel the blows. Feel it, guys. Feel it.
Yes, I'm feeling it.
Locked up in this submit. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Charlotte with the spear. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. He is queuing it up again.
Planted with a neck breaker.
Is that what it takes to beat Charlotte?
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Oh, man. And she landed in one of the most dangerous places in this even structure.
That's right, Naomi. Keep bringing the glow. Oh, my gosh. Taking this fight to the War Games trench is going to do a lot of damage before the match even starts. Setting up.
Meanwhile, here's Legend.
Chop bomb! Is that going to decide it for Lash?
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon. Flair retaliating.
What a display.
Sunset flip applied.
Done there.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Feel the glow. Submission. Locked in. Is it over? A couple.
Officially.
Knees and then another one, and that'll force the break.
She propels her over to the other ring.
Earth-shaking power slam. Her torso really looks to be the big target here.
Right to the midsection. Powerful swinging backbreaker. Way to avoid that. Schoolboy pin combination. Or maybe not.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
She might have made that. this. Hit it. I think we're about to see it. Muscles them all the way up.
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break.
Wait, you don't think Nia's...
Of course I do, Nia, shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
Still only got one.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less? She countered that into her.
Holding up the opposition. This should do it.
Should move the deck for the match. Can Belair get it? Looking for the pin. Oh, kicks out.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of part from Nia Jax here tonight.
And you gotta think that this could be a mental hurdle for Bianca to overcome.
What are we gonna see here?
Shoulders down. She might have it. Is that going to decide it for Lash? This could be all over.
Makes the cover. She breaks the ref's count.
This battle rages on.
The target's been acquired once more. Caught with a neck breaker. Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now.
Jump shot.
DDT.
That might have put it away. Kicks out before that 2 count.
Unbelievable.
This could be it for Bianca. Meanwhile, Jax. And she breaks the count. Wow. Jax now into the cover. And the count stopped short of 2.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
German suplex.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out. Uh-oh. Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Hitting the cranium like a basketball. Oh, predicted what was coming. Jax throws a hard punch. Oh, what a kick. You saw that coming.
Turn Nia Jax around there. Look at this here. French. Then we see Fab stopping the pin on her teammate.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Check out this athleticism. Split-legged moonsault. Naomi nailed it.
God, did you see that? Kick out.
Unbelievable. Kick out.
Bianca Belair with the power.
KOD. I'm not liking any bad odds here. Good God, he missed one.
Attempt to clothesline.
Sister, look at that. Bliss.
She looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those focused attacks to her core are going to do that.
She pops the shoulder up in 1.
She is not done yet.
Ooh, strong kick. Oh, man. Oh, what a kick. Oh, she's going for the cover. Kicking out in time.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure 4. Can she complete the bridge?
Breaks the hold. Their team is still in this one.
Hard shot delivered by Tiffany Stratton. Now Stratton all the way up to the top. With a corkscrew Stratton bomb.
Will Tiffany put it away here?
Meanwhile, here's Legend. Man.
What are we going to see here?
This might be it. Oh, the save.
That might have been it.
look at head scissors.
You still feel the glow when the lights are on. Looking for sliced bread.
Power slam.
Lands a knee. Throwing her onto the unforgiving metal.
Boom, nice. Cobra clutches in. Cobra clutches in. Backbreaker. What a drop kick.
Oh, Tiffany avoids contact. What a DDT.
Tiffany finds the advantage.
Mat slam.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Lining her up perfectly. I would feel it coming.
Look out.
Get incoming. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. She's prepared to bet it all on one big. Deep Bliss ended there.
She has her down for the count.
Fights the shoulder up and one.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron. You got a question. How much is it worth?
How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
Bianca Belair.
K.O.D. And that took Nia down.
Back to Fab.
There it is. I'm feeling it.
Oh, Bianca Belair. I think she's going to tap out. This is not going to be good.
It looks like the EST is beginning to fade, Cole.
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break.
Ooh. And the leg getting more attention paid to it.
What a display of strength here.
Down into a pop.
How are they going to get away with this?
Oh, this is good.
And now we have Jax. Russian leg sweep. Sent right into the corner. Right to the knee.
Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
Back to Belair. She gets the shoulder up.
She just will not go away. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
This athleticism is off the charts.
Stratton goes up.
Moonsault.
Here's the put stop to Nia.
She pops the shoulder up and one.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to three?
She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Sunset flip applied.
Not done there. Oh, left foot.
What a counter. This is a situation you want to that could make an opening for her. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss with insult to injury. Shoulders down. Jax could be put away here. She saved for that. Alexa Bliss. Twisted Bliss.
Did Bliss end it there?
legend ended this. Alexa!
Nobody home.
Measuring up Jax here. The power of Bianca Belair. She's in trouble. How much more can she? There's the save for the match. Can Belair get it? She still fights out in one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oh, look at this amazing power. What a cross slam.
Ropes and attacking the lower back.
With the wherewithal to avoid that.
Nasty looking inverted suplex. Kick. Check out this power all the way up. Sit-up powerbomb.
Alexa Bliss.
And we see Alexa Bliss.
Nothing more Naomi can do. The strength.
This is unreal.
She's queuing it up again.
B-Fab turned the lights off.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. Two. And a big victory here tonight.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here are your winners, Naomi, B-Fab, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax, The Industry.
Another spectacular War Games match ending in a big victory for this team.
I'm not going to advocate resting on your laurels, but if you make it out of War Games with a W, I'll grant a very deserved exception.